going to be sex trafficking. And this is obviously a pretty big problem, but maybe even a bigger problem than people realize. I think that this is definitely a topic where people maybe have a misunderstanding of what it is and how prevalent it is. So let's just start with some basics. Let's sort of define what sex trafficking is, and if you could put it in some context for how prominent it is in the area.
Yeah, you know, Sacramento is, unfortunately, it's a hotbed for this, right? You have I-5-99 running north to south, you have 50 and 80 running east-west, and so it puts us right in the middle spot where you can have people come and go at a very quick, you know, in a quick manner. A study was done recently in 2022, from 2015 to 2020, and it showed that there was approximately 13,000 sex workers in Sacramento that were being trafficked. The study also suggested that the number is actually 11.2 times higher than what was actually documented because of the transitoriness of the sex trafficking work. You know, it's really an unfortunate situation that we're having to deal with. The Sacramento Police Department recently partnered, and we came up with the Sacramento Regional Human Trafficking Task Force with some local, state, and federal partners to really underscore that this is an issue that we take serious, and we're going to continue to work to end this problem in our community.
And I'm curious, when you approach a situation where a sex buying and selling is happening, how do you know if somebody is being trafficked or if they're a voluntary sex worker?
That's a great question. So, in speaking with our detectives, what they have found is the majority of the trafficked, you know, sex workers out there that are working a stroll or they are on an online platform, they have a pimp. Even if they don't admit it to us, we also have to think about coercion. We have to think about fear, manipulation. A lot of these, you know, victims are being controlled physically, emotionally, mentally. And so that is why we try to provide the service to the victim to say, hey, we understand that you may not have the resources that you think you have, but you do have resources, and we're going to provide those to you. So we work with Community Against Sex Harm, CASH, here in Sacramento, that helps provide those resources to these victims.
And some of them, and again, you got to realize too, it's sometimes very apparent. If you have a 12-year-old, and I mean, it's heartbreaking. I mean, I have kids. I know Anthony does too. We're getting kids as young as 10 years old, 12 years old. So it's very clear on those circumstances. But there is a small percentage in there that are voluntary sex workers. And sometimes it's just a thing of economics. And you speak to them, and it's on a street level. We do a lot of operations, and we are out there in partnership with some really great nonprofits, and this is another discussion about some of these nonprofits that a lot of them are Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and work in nice air-conditioned offices and nice suits. We work with groups that are boots on the ground. We work with groups like Drive for Impact and Family Justice Center and Flights for Freedom. Those three I mentioned specifically because they are boots on the ground with us on these operations, providing resources to them, because a lot of times the victims don't want to speak directly to law enforcement. Right. But we've got folks there that may have you know, personal experience in that life that they can relate to, giving them clothes right there on the spot. Sometimes they don't want to accept these resources, and that's one of the biggest obstacles. Sometimes it takes 2, 3, 4, 5 contacts with some of these girls to finally go, okay, maybe they're not so bad. But ultimately, it's a carrot and a stick, and we've got to take enforcement action. And there's no sellers without buyers, and we've got to hammer them both. With our most recent operation, we had 30 some odd people arrested in 4 or 5 hours, just on one small stretch of Watt Avenue, trying to buy sex from undercover detectives that were working and posing as sex workers.
So I want to ask really quick here, because we're running out of time on this topic, but just really quickly, between the supplier, the sex worker or the trafficked person, the buyer, and the trafficker themselves, which part of that is the most important to go after to try and target this problem?
Clearly, a trafficker is the golden goose. Okay. And that's the golden goose. But the thing is, those investigations are long, they are complex, they are time-consuming and resource-consuming, but they start at the ground level, and they start with the girls on the ground. And you've got to take these street-level operations and work them up. And they take time, they take resources, and I know, like Anthony said, both agencies are very committed, just in kind of different ways, but everybody ultimately wants that golden goose.
Yeah. All right. Thank you both so much. All right.